No vaccine was ever good. Not one of them. I've said it again and again. I said, if anyone doubts it, let him speak up. We can have a scientific debate. I've thrown an open challenge before. They didn't respond. Not a single vaccine was ever a good vaccine. Don't believe them. They made us give vaccines to children. For years, they knew that those children will have problems in the process of time. And the years following, they started having all kinds of ailments, debilitating diseases, and sterilization. Many were sterilized through the vaccines. Do you know how difficult it is today for young people to have children? The men and the women were sterilized by vaccines. They never knew it. So that's why I've said to you, refuse all vaccines. The idea behind the vaccine is to treat a healthy person with a sickness that he never had, with the hope that when he eventually has it, he will somehow muster some immunity against it. It's a lie. It never worked right from the beginning when they first tested it. The very person they used as an example died of the same sickness. But they never told you. It was always a lie. But you see, it was big business. It's big business. In fact, just a moment, let me see if I can get this. I got something earlier on today that was quite interesting. Let me see, can I get this for you? Oh dear. Yeah, you can look it up later yourself. CDC quietly changes vaccine and autism stance after years of controversy. They had been saying for long that vaccines were not responsible for autism. But they were lying. They knew they were lying. All the autistic children that you have found were injured by vaccines. Autism is not natural. It's not of natural occurrence. It's 100% vaccine induced. There's no child that has had autism without vaccination. Only vaccinated children have had autism. But they lied. They said it was not true, and they put it on their website. Thank God that there's a government in place in the United States right now that's calling them to task and putting them on their toes. Now they've been forced to tell the truth after years of lying. Now they agree. They always lied and said it wasn't true. But they could not produce any scientific document, any scientific evidence that what they said was true. Meanwhile, there was ample evidence to the contrary. Yeah. So I warn you, don't accept any vaccine. No vaccine is good. The other day they said they want to bring malaria vaccine, so that when they give you the vaccine, you'll be free of malaria once and for all. Ask them, is there malaria in the United Kingdom? There's no malaria in the United Kingdom. Did they use vaccine to do it? No. Okay. We can use what they used before. Don't you understand what I mean? You don't need vaccine. The vaccine is a deception. And don't even accept the lie that some of them are building. They said that they would want to build a factory in your country. That they're building the factory in your country doesn't mean that the vaccine is therefore indigenous. I said the whole idea of the vaccine itself is a fraud. Vaccination itself, the very idea of it, is a fraud. And has always been. I've done enough research. I've done enough research on it. Apart from the fact that the Spirit of God showed me and directed me. And it was with that direction that He also opened my mind to understand the scientific depth of this treachery. Many that I warned against COVID vaccine that didn't listen, many are dead now. They're dead now. I warned against it. I said, don't take it. They're not reporting to you the actual numbers of those that have died as a result of the vaccine. More people died from the vaccine than from the so-called coronavirus. The virus itself never killed anybody. I told you what led to the deaths. Pre-existing conditions, which they stopped the people from being treated. They put them in hospitals and then allow their loved ones to visit them and said they were found with COVID and therefore should not be treated. That there was no treatment. Then what were they doing there? They put them and they let them die. Because they wanted high numbers of deaths so they could bring in vaccines. So everybody should take vaccines. They said they wanted 7 billion people at least to be vaccinated. Yeah, because they calculated how much they were going to make. The wickedness in the world. And then they deceived the leaders of nations. They deceived them. Many of them were good leaders who just wanted to help their people. They trusted these men of respect. I mean, why wouldn't you trust the CEO of Pfizer? Why wouldn't you trust him? But when they asked him whether he had taken the vaccine, he said no. Why didn't he take it? He said he wanted it to be enough for other people. Oh, only you. You do that, only you, just one. And it will not be enough for other people? He didn't take the vaccine. That's the leader of Pfizer. And his own was the deadliest of all. It's on record. So I'm not just telling you, it's on record that the Pfizer vaccines were the most deadly vaccines. All of them were bad. The Pfizer ones were the worst. They had different fatality levels. Pfizer vaccines were the highest. So I pray for you that God will guide you. Guide you with wisdom and protect you. Protect you and your family.